Man United's transfer strategy. Why they sign players. Erik Ten Hag knows the transfer window is drawing to a close, and as fans eagerly anticipate new additions to bolster Erik Ten Hag's midfield options, a recurring theme in the club's transfer strategy is becoming increasingly apparent: a propensity for signing players familiar to the manager. This article delves into the implications of this trend and why it matters for Manchester United's future. The trend of signing familiar faces. It's hard to ignore the running joke in football circles that Erik Ten Hag's signings at Manchester United seem to be plucked from his own past. In analyzing the 8 players Ten Hag has brought to Old Trafford during his tenure, only a handful stand out as having no prior history with him. Notably, Tyrell Malacia, Casemiro, Mason Mount, and Rasmus Hojlund are exceptions to this rule. However, even they bear a connection: a substantial Eredivisie background, having played at clubs like Feyenoord and Vitesse. This connection likely played a role in their acquisition. The case of Mason Mount. Mason Mount's journey to Manchester United is a prime example of Ten Hag's transfer approach. Ten Hag had his eye on Mount since the young midfielder's loan spell in the Netherlands during the 2017-18 season, where he was named in the Team of the Season and secured Vitesse's Player of the Year award. Ten Hag's admiration for Mount prompted an attempt to bring him to Ajax, only to see Mount opt for a stint in the Championship with Derby County under the guidance of Frank Lampard. This summer, Mount's move to United finally materialized, underscoring Ten Hag's inclination to sign players he's familiar with or has personally observed on the pitch. The risk of manager-driven transfers. A significant risk looms when a club's transfer strategy is heavily dictated by its manager. In the volatile world of football, where fortunes can change rapidly, it's crucial to sign players with a long-term vision. This perspective should transcend managerial changes, ensuring that a new coach inherits a squad capable of sustained success. However, Manchester United's transfer power seems to be concentrated in Ten Hag's hands, which raises concerns about the club's ability to adapt to different managerial approaches. Pierre-Emile Hojlund, a manager's choice. The potential acquisition of Pierre-Emile Hojlund raises eyebrows. While the Danish midfielder is a talented player, doubts arise regarding his suitability for Manchester United. Hojlund's prior association with Ten Hag during his time at Bayern Munich further fuels the notion that Ten Hag's signings are heavily influenced by familiarity rather than merit. The limitation of options. Manchester United's exclusive focus on players connected to Ten Hag imposes limitations on the club's transfer options. This approach not only narrows the scope, but also compromises the quality of players brought in. The transfer market should be a broad landscape offering a diverse array of talents, not a confined space where the manager's contacts dictate choices. The case of Sofiane Amrabat. Sofiane Amrabat emerges as another potential signing, having previously worked with Ten Hag at Utrecht. While Amrabat may indeed be a promising addition, his connection to the manager highlights the need for a more diversified recruitment strategy that doesn't solely rely on past associations. Ryan Gravenberch, another familiar face. The consideration of Ryan Gravenberch, who previously worked with Ten Hag at Ajax, raises questions about whether the club is inadvertently pigeonholing itself. Gravenberch's lack of impact at Bayern Munich since his arrival underscores the potential pitfalls of this approach. In conclusion, Manchester United's transfer policy under Erik Ten Hag is coming under scrutiny for its heavy reliance on players connected to the manager. While familiarity can be beneficial, it shouldn't be the sole driver of recruitment decisions. The club's exclusive focus on Ten Hag's acquaintances restricts options, compromises quality, and raises concerns about the club's adaptability in a dynamic football landscape. Manchester United must strike a balance between embracing familiarity and exploring a broader spectrum of talent to secure its future success.